right, and we're back going into game 3 here. Apologize, the sound mixing is dreadful on my part here, so we're slowly working. So we've got 1 draw and 1 win from Hydra. So
we don't have a way to denote that.
Yeah, I was like, I
score
don't really have that in our score sheet there. But for those of you following along, the league dictates a 1 point to each team for the draw. So
Correct.
not all is lost.
So if you're Team Phoenix, though, you might be out. That might have been. I don't know if they're still in it or not. I guess it's still too early to tell.
Yeah, I think we gotta wait and see how the second round of games play out too, though. So
Definitely, I think for Team Phoenix, a tough loss. They had a great hold, which I think is pretty meaningful. But for Team Hydra, you know, that you're not out of it yet, which I think is cool. So let's see, we got some different play style out of here, you know, more Lucio's out of Phoenix, which I think is really strong. You know, typically on these King of the Hill maps, it's a really good hero to go with. Taking some damage right out of the gate on Cam, and I think, you know, we haven't seen Cam play on on Pharah yet, so it'll be interesting to see what he's able to do with that. We have found in the league that a lot of times players have trouble with the Pharah play, so I fully expect that to continue to be a trend as they're starting to march down this front entrance. But Team Phoenix already in control of the point thanks to that Lucio speed buff, and
just doing some point tallying here.
yeah, no problem.
This is a fun point, though. I don't know why. I think it's because you can go to death if you go around the outside.
Oh yeah, there's a lot there, and Team Phoenix just a sliver away from capping it.
Oh, wait a minute.
It doesn't look like they're going to be able to have it, as Team Hydra is starting to collapse on the point thanks to that ult, and now Cam ulting as well. This should secure the point for them.
Yes. That is... Wow, you talk about flipping it real quick there. Nice work.
All right, Kwai Senpai goes down, and Team Hydra sitting very comfortably on the point. They used a lot of ults, but it was worth it. You know, they got the point.
I think it was worth it because look, they've got big guys' ult almost up, Spice's ult is up.
Yeah, it wasn't it was not an overuse, but it was enough to fully cap and re-get to where they needed to go. So Team Phoenix not quite dealing with Cam as they probably should. But big guy, oh, nice pickup there.
Wow.
As he goes down, and you can notice a big difference with this Hydra team. If you notice, they're healing big guy, you know? He's staying up. That's a huge difference from what we've seen before.
I think we saw him die more than he should have last week, actually.
Absolutely.
Not because of overreaching. I think it was just he wasn't getting the heals that he should have.
Some overreaching.
Yeah, some was a little bit.
But I agree. I think we saw much more of a disregard for his health, but now they're kind of focused on it. So Irritable trying to get that monkey to go here, and here they
Very
go.
nice placement on that
almost
shield.
down. Just collapsing aggressively on that point. You can see that energy starting to fire up.
Oh, that reload timing
job,
couldn't have been
Irritable.
worse, but
Picks it
nice.
Team Phoenix just completely collapsing on this point. I don't think Spice is going to be able to do much here. Maybe extend it a little bit longer, but...
Well, they hit that 80% now. All right, so if they can...
Spice able to make it out alive, though, which is very good
Wow.
for Team Hydra, but Phoenix now starting to get on the board a bit.
So Hydra does have a couple of ults here incoming. They can reinitiate again with a ninja ult.
And he managed to pick up
yeah.
Irritable, which is very huge. Big guy, though, starting to go ham and holding off a little bit. He's going to have his ult up, but doesn't need it because Cam's totally clearing off the point. And no res out of Team Phoenix here means that this is all Team Hydra, and they've got 15 seconds left.
Wow.
I don't know if there's enough time.
If they... I was going to say, Hydra's in a great position. I think they're going to take this one. They have 2 healer ults
Somebody's
basically at
going to need
their
to touch
disposal.
the point, and Big Guy's just waiting for him. But he goes to
Oh, he
bed.
goes to sleep at the wrong time.
Oh, big ult here. No shield. Kwai Senpai picks up
Wow. 3 huge kills on that point.
Oh, Spice picks up one. Those are some great plays. You know, big guy picks up a bunch on the entrance, but wasn't enough as the team just barricaded right past them. So even though they're at 99, it's looking like Phoenix is going to be able to recap this and start doing a little damage.
That was impressive. Well, let's see here. What can Hydra do? I mean, they need to do what they're doing. That nice aggressive move in and rely on Pernflake's ult there and get everyone up if they all die on point.
Yeah. I think you're going to see Spice here really get some work done. You know, that takes D.Va down real fast, hurting that defense matrix. Might have been a bit of a misstep on that. Rewind, got to be careful. Irritable picks him up. Irritable on, the hammer down does not go down, and Team Phoenix now starting to build up as well.
Ooh, a little bit of confidence there from Irritable in the Rhine post.
Well, it shows looking at the on fire stats. You've got 4
Very
on fire
nice.
on Team Phoenix, and they're making a strong comeback right now.
They are well put together here.
But we've got a lot of ults out of Hydra. They only need to recap the point once, and they're good.
Here they come. All right, let's see what their big initiating move is. Oh!
Cam had the right idea there, but just wasn't enough.
I would have done the same thing.
Here we go. Cam coming in from the top, barring the move from Randy. Spice though picks up 2.
Careful, Cam.
But manages to get taken down.
Spice picks up 2. Free straws, defends. Hydra.
Big guy. Huge moves there. He's going to pick up the enemy Rhine potentially, which he does.
Very big ult.
All coming down for Luda is going to allow them to pretty much secure this point. Plus, they've still got the rest from Mercy. I think this point's going to Hydra.
Think they're going to get it. But we said that just before, so let's see what happens. Anybody still left out there?
No.
No, they're not close enough. Very nicely played by Hydra there. Almost slipped, but that just shows if you persevere, you continue to push on it, you don't give up.
Yeah.
Just got to keep somebody on that point to keep the tick forward there. So those Orisa ults I thought were big contenders this match, more than any other ones that we saw. That increase in damage I think was just that little bit to push it over the edge. Again, we're seeing a lot of Rhine play that is making a turning point. And again, with I'd say really only one key turning point with the Zen, that initial push by Ninja there on Hydra. That Zen ult was a big factor on who was going to get that first. So.
I think it is interesting to see as much Rhine play as we've seen here. And we'll see what it's going to look like on this point. There's a lot of angles to attack from, so be interesting. Team's starting to launch out here. We do have Pharaohs on both sides. Boop goes down. Doesn't miss him as Team Hydra decides to take the more safe approach, not going on the bridge route. But that does open up the point again for Team Phoenix. Just take it over right away.
Mm-hmm.
So Cam peeking in and out of the window. Big guy just going ham again.
Wow.
But they're not able to really deal with him that much.
He's still holding up fairly well.
Wild charge. He's kind of all over the place here. But he's in their back line, just totally slicing them up. But he's got to watch out. Pernflakes is almost dead, but Hydra's just doing so much damage that there's not a whole lot you can do.
Yeah, they're just not. They can't keep up with it.
Ooh, dodges all those walls.
Wow. Big guy. Nice maneuver there.
Yeah.
That's going to hit the highlight reel for the week. Wow. Very nicely done.
So Team Phoenix, I think, really kind of caught off guard here as Hydra's coming with a lot more energy, a lot more engagement, and I think that's really showing in their play style. I think if Team Phoenix wants to deal with this, they got to take out Big Guy. He is overextending pretty aggressively, and I think with the right plays, Boop goes down, takes out Scimeter. Nice shot by Cam there. Those bridges are just so dangerous, but if you notice Big Guy there, nothing on his back. They should be able to shred him up, which they do.
There they go.
But that's kind of what you got to be looking for.
Oh, good res, though, by Pernflakes.
Yeah, res comes down, but Cam's right there to keep picking him up. Not a whole lot that Team Hydra can do Team Phoenix can do to recap this point. Kwai Senpai kind of trickling a little bit. These guys gotta be careful.
Yeah, they gotta hold on. Maybe there was a reason for that. Yeah.
Maybe planning for the res, but Big Guy just in that back line again, though. But
Hydra time. I thought that was a well played Lucio ult there to push them back as they just round over that 60% now.
we're having this effect that sometimes happens when Randy plays. Well, I guess they dealt with Pharah this time, but a lot of times we're finding that teams are just ignoring the Pharah players, which I think Phoenix is tending to do. They're not looking up to deal with them. And Goose goes down right away at this point, which is already going to set them back quite a bit.
Shoot, what happened to him? Did he jump off?
Gotten booped off. So Sipiter knows that they've only got a couple seconds left. She's not really going to be able to do much anything. And this is Team Hydra again here.
Wow. It's that nice, reassuring Orisa ult, as I like to say.
Yeah.
But, geez. Yeah, it was almost like a replay of, I'd say the last half of the last bit.
Yeah, definitely Hydra all the way. They're very aggressively rolling through these targets, and I think if you're we're seeing Big Guy doing a ton of damage and really disrupting this line in a major way. I think Phoenix needs to realize that the Rhine is getting out of position. I think, they could potentially drop, and maybe they do. Freestraw opting for this Reaper is going to tear apart Big Guy, potentially.
Yeah, so what are they? They're going to run, okay.
Yeah. So they might be looking at I was going to say a triple tank. No, they're just doing a regular 2-2-2, it looks like. But Cam's running a Reaper. This is not going to go well for him. The Orisa does fairly well against him, as well as having the Diva there. So
Mikawa Senpai, I was going to say, should shut him down fairly well, I think.
Yeah, I think this will be a challenge for them. So they could bait out Big Guy, I think. He loves charging in on these targets.
He does.
And there he goes. He's already in the line there. But once he gets in there, if you don't deal with him, he's just going to shred you apart. And that's exactly what he does.
Yeah, Hydra, they're not taking any names here. Wow.
Oh, and they're already on the point in a dominant way here.
That was almost a team kill right there.
Yep. Cam in a very unfortunate position there as his Wraith Walk is down. And they're going to have an opportunity to push through here. Team Phoenix.
Whoa! I almost thought for a minute there was gonna boop right off the back.
So right here though, Big Guy out of position.
Yeah,
So is Freestraws. He's gonna go down.
Yeah, big call out. Yeah, big call out there. Definitely out of position, but he wasn't punished for that though.
Well, and that's where Team Phoenix needs to improve a little bit of their communication. All come down on Irritable. He drops. Big Guy over pops the ult. I mean, I guess they're kind of in a dominant way here, and it shows in the way they're playing. They're very confident. You can see they're making risky plays, but at this point, they're just picking up kill after kill after kill.
Yeah, I was going to say, like with Hydra now, I mean, you're hitting 50% in this match. You're up 2 in the game. I'd start overextending as well if I was confident. It looks like they're not getting slapped on the wrist for overextending, so why not? I mean, they're controlling right now, but...
Yeah, they're doing a good job. They're definitely in a much more
look at Cam. I mean, he's going
coming down.
Yep.
Quite Senpai's able to eat up half of it, but not enough.
But not enough because the healers were on the other side. He went right in between them.
Yep.
Very nice work. Good skin on Cam, by the way.
A couple months early, but
yeah, closer.
All right.
Wow.
So this is looking like Team Hydra in a major way, but again, Team Phoenix is not out of it yet. They've got an opportunity here.
Don't count them out right now.
Oh, but Freestraw is really in a tight spot there.
Oh.
So they can still make this work with a really good res. They are going to need to deal with their own Mercy there, opting to initiate.
Interesting, yeah.
A little bit better communication might have been able to work out here. Flakes is going to be able to keep him up. If he doesn't die, though, in a moment here, it's going to be
close. Tough. Yeah. Oh, he's dropping.
Ooh. All comes down. I think Flakes just pops that to kind of ensure the victory. As this is looking like Hydra is going to pick up 2 wins today.
Yeah, 2 wins by Hydra today.
So
very nice. Very exciting. Wow.
So Hydra finally breaking their kind of intense loss streak here.
Yeah, very much opposite. Nice.
A lot of good D-vaults here, and this is where that shield gets busted down. Look at that, Orisa ult. Ooh, but I guess it was already down.
Yeah. There we go.
That was big. I thought that was going to be Phoenix's turning point. But unfortunately, just wasn't able to turn around. Game was all Hydra there, as you can tell by the cards.
That is some good plays of the night. So wrapping it up, we've got Hydra with 2 wins and a draw with Phoenix. So Phoenix walks away with 1 point here, while Hydra walks away with 6. So I think judging, so they have 7 total. Yeah, 7 total.
No, 7 points.
Yeah, but that's all they have though so far.
Oh,
Hydra,
yeah.
for the league. So I think if we punch it into our magic calculator, let's see if Dragon plays next. Dragon will have to have a slew of terrible games, and maybe
We've seen it happen.
yeah.
What's Dragon at right now? 6?
Maybe I'm wrong at 6. Let me check. No, they're ahead. I have to add up from last week there. So maybe not. They'll be fighting in our semis next week.
So we might see these teams play out again. This might be kind of the introduction to the finals for next week. So we'll see.
Yeah. So we're gonna I think tidy up shop here before we jump back. So we're gonna give you back to our waiting screen along with some nice music, and we will be back shortly.
Sounds good.